I just wanted to get on here and do this live. I basically just wanted to talk about the family dynamics and what's going on in the world today. And it's like, I want to talk to my friends, and let them know, like, things just really, really have changed. Like, it was a time in my life that I had so much confidence in family. I did. Um, Predominantly at one time, our family dynamics was mended together real strong because we had matriarchs who instilled that in us. But when those people passed on, I seen the change coming. And I don't care what nobody says. You start seeing the people for who they are when the Marchwoods left. You could see it, but you really seen it like after they passed away. And I'm a firm believer when outside people know that they can divide and conquer, they take that family as a joke. So I thought it was important for me to even have a discussion on this topic. And these are for those people who think that family doesn't matter. You were not assigned to a family for no reason. Sorry, you just weren't. And my thing is, people want forgiveness from God all the time. All the time. They're praying. They call themselves believers. And if he assigns you to a family that you can't even um, accept mistakes or errors that they may have made, and you just give up on them, why shouldn't he just give up on you? You know, people walk around here and they believe that they don't need nobody. Um, and that is the wrong way to think. Look what's happening around us right now. And right now means the time for unity. But if you can't even do that amongst your own family, how the hell you gonna do that with other people that's not even attached to you? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand people their thought pattern. I'm also a firm believer. Yeah, there's some family members you just can't be around. You can love them from a distance, but you just can't be around. I believe that too. But don't never think that you're entitled or you can't forgive someone. That is the wrong thinking pattern in life. Period. Um, as I said, I just thought this was important. I had to get it off my chest. Um, like I said, I have seen a lot of changes in people, big time changes, and I come from a huge family. Okay, my grandparents had children on both sides, so the family is huge. Um, do I deal with a lot of my family now? No, I don't. I don't.
One law firm, Klein
Um,
Spector, has obtained the most big verdicts of any Pennsylvania firm. So, if a defective product,
Many
motor vehicle accident, or medical malpractice caused
have
excess injury,
favoritism. I don't
call
like the
Klein Spector.
favoritism at all. I don't like. I don't play favoritism. Um, I don't play favoritism because
People can stream the shows they love, and we can
I
find
don't
out
want no
the
one to
settings.
feel like they're less loved. So I don't play the favoritism thing.
I love that.
And the funny thing about it is, your family members think that you don't peep the favoritism. It's so displayed. Like, how you not able to see it? Like, um, like I said, I thank God that I actually got myself prepared when my mother passed away because I seen how people were moving.
While everyone else
They were moving differently. Um, it was the ha ha, the kiki in my face, but saying things behind my back. You know why? Because I took care of my mother. Regardless of how people uh, moved, they knew I took care of my mother. But see, the thing about it is not that I was looking for credibility, but people don't want to see you. Some people don't want to see you do the right thing.
70 years, one name. Call 1
You
800
know, they
1
try to tear you down,
From the heart of Philly, this
or
is
they
CBS
start administrating lies
second half hour. I'm UP Washington. Well, the
to
weather
make
has
it
been
look like the
cold
person
for a
ain't
few
doing the
days
right thing.
now, and it's
But one
likely
thing for
getting even
sure, one
better
thing for
tomorrow. This
certain,
weather
I
meteorologist chief
did.
Bill
And
Jarrett is
I'm
in the Huntington
always
atmosphere. Hey, buddy.
thankful and grateful that I did do for my moms the way I did.
Weather alert. A lot of our alert is going to come in the form of heavy rain
And
today,
like I said,
but it's quiet, relatively speaking, outside right now. We'll see
even
what
though
we look
some
like.
people may
Let's take
have
a little bit of a
shitted
deeper
on
perspective. So
me,
we brought the United States here on the floor.
I
Let me put
still,
on the current
if they
radar.
needed me
And what you're
today or
looking at,
tomorrow, I'll still
couple
be
things.
there
Where I'm
because that's the
standing
type of
here,
person
the
I am.
white, this is snow. So you have snow that's falling from St. Louis right back through the Great Lakes region, talking about all the snow today around Chicago, places like Detroit getting
I
snow.
don't have
And
to.
then you get to the
I don't
southern
have to
part of the
sit up
storm,
here,
and all this green that you
give
see
no
here is spring, and it's
names.
making its way closer to us.
They
We
know
got
who they
white
are.
in the middle of that
They
dividing
know who
line.
they
So
are.
we're talking about mainly
I don't
white
have to
in
do
our
that.
area. And as we go through the overnight hours, the temperature's
See,
going to
when
warm up and
when
it's
I
going to
have to
draw a little
start
bit of rain
pleading to
up into
this
our
one and
area. The
pleading to
snow
that one, that
is
means
going
I
to
have
stay to
something
our
to feel
north.
guilty about.
Let me talk a
I
little
don't
bit
have to
more
plead
about
to no
what you
one
can expect specifically when
because I
we
know
are
who I
breaking
am.
down the parade of storms as we've been talking about
And I know the
all
people
week long. So
who've been there
overnight,
for
okay,
me
we
and
have a little
supported
sleet
me.
out there, a little winter mix right now.
But there's
That's going to be
many
changing
that
up
I have
things for
supported
everybody.
and they
The
haven't even picked up
iciest
the
part, when you're
phone
looking at
to
winter
even
weather,
know where
is
I'm
going to be
at.
in our northwest areas, Lehigh Valley, Poconos,
Probably
up to
don't
an inch of
care.
snow, not a big snowmaker.
And that's
You're going to
okay
see a little
too.
bit of that ice
I've
today.
learned
Now,
to
tomorrow
live
morning,
by. I
areas of
I've
rain,
been through that
sleet,
pain
and slick
and
roads.
and
Also, some water
surpassed
flooding
it.
not going to be out of the question. Some ponding with all the slush, especially
I've
for
been
you
there.
folks in our southern areas that had all the snow from last night. Saturday, weather alert. We're feeling more and more confident that we're going to get
And
another
some
day
of
of
them,
snow for the
like I
first time on
said, I
Saturday.
would have
Changing to mix
never
and then to rain late.
expected it
Messy roads to
from.
the north, and Sunday we are
But
also
some of
on
them,
weather alert
I
because we'll have
expected it
heavy
from.
rain, strong winds,
Because I
and
know they
also some
play the
thunder and lightning with that
favoritism
one.
role.
We're talking about temperatures near 60
You know.
on Sunday.
So
But once more,
It's all
expect
good.
1 to 2 inches of rainfall.
And
One
hopefully
possibility, and then of course
you
the
know,
excessive cold is going to follow that. A lot on the plate.
I'm the
A
type
little
of
bit of
person
focus
I'm
and
gonna
more
always wish
details coming up in
somebody
just a few.
well.
Okay. All right, buddy. Thank you. Well, Delaware County
But
is
see,
taking
God
action on
has a
many
way.
parts of the region after last night. This
God
could be
has
a
a
fourth
way.
storm this winter with more than a half an inch of snow, according to our next weather team.
You know?
Delaware County reporter Madeline Wright has our
And just like I
coverage
said,
tonight from Upper
I'm not the
Delaware.
only one who's going through this. I know I'm not.
It's a slow and steady
There's
process.
so many people that I have sat down and discussed it, you know, how the dynamics is going in the family, how the kids is going against the parents, how the
Township manager George Needles says crews worked overtime to plow the roads.
cousins is going
By Wednesday
against the
morning,
cousins.
most main
I've
roads
heard
and
it
side
all.
streets were clear.
So as in the same token that I was going through my tribulations, I seen other people, family going through the same dynamics, and I'm like, wow, what the heck is going on? Now, me coming from a Christian family, it does state it in the Bible already, but I thought that I would never witness
Probably
it.
in the range of 300 snow blowers. This year we've got
Never.
several more. We're probably in between the 400 and 500 range.
And it's a sad thing when you have to cut off memories.
For 11-year-old Skylar Tascone, it's an
Because,
to have a great time.
as I said, God didn't assign us to family for no reason. He didn't.
Residents are now bracing for the
So all of you who sitting up in the church or listening to the gospel and or calling yourself a religious person, I don't see that.
And
I
now
don't
on the
see that.
political agenda,
There's no
President
way.
Trump had talks with the president
If you can keep confusion going around in your family, there's no way you could be who you say you are.
CBS
No way.
correspondent Erica Brown reports tonight from our nation's capital.
President Trump says he held a lengthy
I'm the type of
conversation
person
with
I
Russian
will
President Vladimir Putin.
I will help anybody. And people that really know who I am. I have picked up the phone 3, 4 o'clock for somebody
The president also spoke with Ukraine
because they was going through something.
Zelensky about the war, saying Ukraine is trying
I'm that type of friend.
peace in the area.
I probably don't even want to hear it,
Hoping to defend Ukraine.
and I'll still listen.
Pete Hegseth suggested Ukraine would have
See, it's not always about finance.
to end the war.
It's about somebody being there to support you.
President Trump has ordered negotiations to end the war begin immediately.
That's where people get confused, thinking that it's all about money. Because when we leave here, we can't take none of that shit with us. None of it. Somebody else will be back here and enjoying it. Or in the same token, like me, I don't have nobody. So that money, whatever, if I blessed to have a whole bunch of money, that money going right back to the state.
That evidently happened. And I would say that without President Trump's election,
So, I'm talking in this fashion because people think, you know,
The Kremlin reported that
people think
for nearly 90 minutes.
in the wrong capacity. You know, they think about material shit that don't even matter, that don't have no value at all. Cause just like God can give it, He can take it away. Just like that. So, I just think people don't know the reality of what life is about. Life is about love. It really is. Because that's something you can hold dear forever.
Slip and falls cause some of the most serious injuries. Fractures, concussions, herniated discs.
You can hold dear
Don't rush
forever.
your settlement. Get every dollar you deserve. The choice is clear.
People get caught up in the wrong thing. They get caught up. Prime example. Let me tell you how real this shit is. We got like people like Malcolm X and Martin Luther King. They're not here no more. But their impression, their stamp, they will live forever. Because they left something behind more than just materialistic things. So we really need to think what life is really about. I'm just so tired of bullshit. That's what I'm tired of. I'm tired of bullshit. Um, I am going to be doing more videos on certain topics. I do see someone in here, and I hope you join me again. Like I said, people need to get aboard on what really, really life is about. We have never been accepted really in society as a human. They didn't even think of us as humans. And when we start acting erotical just in our own family unit, that shit is that shit is for the birds. You got children looking at you, they ain't even gonna know who their family members are.
Pitchers and catchers in Clearwater, Florida. That means they'll be cheering on the Vikings. We all will
They
be.
could be walking down the street and find the person attracted. They won't even know that that's they cousin. That's sad. You think that shit is cute to say, oh, I don't fuck with them. What they got to do with the child? It's just mind blowing to me. Just stupid. We can find other things to focus on instead of focusing on hate. That's why right now today I only got about a handful of people that I deal with, and it's not that on my end. It's not on my end. I just choose not to be around fake shit. And I know a lot of times people don't fuck with me because my mouth. See, I know me, my mouth. If I know something is a fucking bird, that's what the hell I'm gonna call it. It's a fucking bird. I'm not gonna sit up there and say it's a fucking angel when I know damn well it ain't an angel. If you do something to me, I'm going to speak on it. No, I ain't like that shit what you just did. Oh, you get mad at me because I said I didn't like it? Or you get mad at me because I'm telling you the truth about it? So now it's a problem? Get the fuck out of here. Then if you want phony people around you, then you have to go find a phony group. If you wearing something that look fucked up, I'm gonna tell you, you need to take that shit off. Cause that's what real people do. Maybe I need to learn how to curve it to make it sound a little bit more sweeter. Maybe I need to learn that. But I'm not going to be a phony. I'm not doing that one for you. And I see that is predominantly what the world likes. They like phony shit. Oh, girl, you look so fucking good. If you ain't looking good to me, I ain't gonna say a fucking word. And then they'll turn around and say, girl, did you see that fucking dress she had on? That shit look like shit. That's some phony shit. But me as a friend or a family member, girl, why you put that red dress on? That thing, I don't like the way that thing look. So that's what people can't take. They can't take the truth.
And a long way
And it's
from
okay.
Miami Beach, all eyes are on Friday
I'm
in
good with it.
Florida, and we still have to get through tomorrow first.
Because I'm not going to change who I am. But as I said, maybe I need to learn how to curve it a little bit. Make it sound a little bit more gentle for people. Depends on who I'm talking to. Because some people can take the cut and be okay. Some people can't. They want you, girl, why you say that to me? See, I got a cousin right now. Me and her relationship is one of a million. I can sit there and I can tell like, girl, listen, I don't like that shit you talking about. Leave that shit alone. We might be upset for a few hours or whatever, maybe a day or two. But one thing for sure and one thing for certain, ain't nobody gonna come and intrude with us. We gonna stay close. I can pick her up in the next couple of days and tell her, what the hell wrong with you? And we're gonna be talking regular, like nothing happened. And she can do the same for me. We have always been in each other's life. We have always been up front with each other, whether we like it or not. And I'ma still love her the next day, even though she made me feel like shit the day before. But one thing I could put in my head, she was honest. She was honest with me. Y'all fools sit around and y'all want somebody to be hee 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 and talking about you behind your back. I don't want them kind of people around me. I got a friend too. We don't we done got mad with each other and cussed each other out and the next couple of hours like nothing happened. Because that's what real fucking people do. Affiliate yourself with somebody that's gonna be real with you. Even if you have to clean up that act the next couple of days or so. Or within that second. What's wrong with your family member or 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 somebody who may needs that help or may need that support? What's wrong with that? I know some family members right now with me doing this YouTube and stuff like that, they would never get on my page because they don't want to see you grow. I don't have to pinpoint them out. They know who they are. But I am the type of family member, if I'm in the area or if I know of something, I'm not, but wait, let me back that, let me rewind that a little bit. I'm not going to support you if you're not going to support me. How about that? And that's being honest. If you have never got on my page and clicked my thing, watch it. I go to yours and click yours.
plans and make both celebrations work in their favor. CBS Philadelphia's Eber Anderson reports from Logan.
Like I said, sometimes some people are just so easy to read.
Staff members are standing by, confirming reservations for Valentine's Day.
But like I said, I just don't like stupidity.
Like many restaurants, they
I am
remain
so
open
happy for
for
these
limited
platforms
seating.
and people who I have generated and had
Parade was
a
scheduled for
relationship with.
Tuesday.
The instant reaction was, well, that's Valentine's Day.
Because it
General
teaches you
Manager
a
Tim
lot.
Colleen said they immediately adjusted plans, now starting happy hour 2 hours earlier, 3 p.m. as opposed to peak
Guys,
crowd.
We want to have both, best of both worlds.
They're still offering a
like I
Valentine's Day
said,
drink special, but now
surround
Wednesday
yourself
through Sunday
with
to
people
accommodate people who
that
cancel
wants to
their
be
romantic
in your
wedding
circle
plans.
and wants to
Folks,
be
if
in your
people
life.
cancel, they'll call ahead.
Last minute cancellations are really what could really hurt our restaurant.
Over at Cherry Street Tavern in Logan Square, staff says Valentine's Day can sometimes hurt
Because
business for humble
some
businesses like
people is
theirs.
not there
That won't be the case
for
this
good
year, if
good
it's anything
for
like
a
the
good
previous
reason.
2018. That was one of our biggest shifts here.
They
in
there
the
to
time
see
that
your
we've owned
downfall.
it, which has been since the 90s. Bartender Kira Baldwin says her mom
So
reported a more
I'm a
than
firm
30 years to
believer
get a text.
that we need to watch as well as pray.
She'd ever made in a shift in her time here at Cherry Street. And Colleen says even fine dining workers can still see the bright side in this whole situation.
We had to take a look at that.
And there is a lot of trauma
Really good passion going on right now. And we just want to
in
ride.
people's family
Restaurants
that
also say if you cancel your Friday plans with them,
you wouldn't even believe
please
it.
consider booking again another time soon because
They do things worse than some people
business to bring them through the post-holiday slump of January through March.
on the street
Well, Penn Medicine
with them.
celebrated a huge gift today by renaming the pavilion at the University of Pennsylvania Hospital.
You know,
Catherine and Anthony Clifton were on hand today.
I'm not gonna sit up here and
The pavilion
blame it on anybody
is the Clifton
because some of it was my fault. And that the reason why I'm gonna put it on me is because sometimes we can love a person too much and we keep forgiving and they keep doing the same thing. So it's like the first time it may be their fault, but the second and third it's definitely your fault because they have already told you who they are, and you keep just like you taking your head and you bumping it up beside that wall. You know it hurt, but you continue to keep bumping it and bumping it. After a while, that's your fault because you stupid enough to keep hitting your head up against the wall. So that's why I said in some form, um, certain people you do have to stay away from. Like I said, you can love them from a distance though. I'm always, even the people that, you know, I feel as though have done me wrong. I still pray for them. I still wish them the best. And whatever their endeavors are, you know. So I just wanted to get that off my chest tonight. And hopefully this will help somebody else too. Because as I said, I am not the only one. There is so many people going through so much bullshit in their family that it don't even make sense. It when I say it don't make sense, it don't make sense. Come from the same bloodline. And they holding jealousy. You help them. And then they tried to reverse it and seem like you was the worst thing in their life. It's just a joke.
Question or a scam story to share. You can get in touch with Josh by scanning the QR code on your
And
phone
then the
or
thing about it
emailing him
is,
in
like,
your corner at
you
cbs.com. As we
sacrifice.
continue celebrating the top
It
dogs
may
in
not been
commodity
the
of the
way
day and what's
that you
next is the
thought
best in show.
that that
We've got
person should
Dirty Dive.
do it,
That's next.
but they sacrifice for you, and then you try to act like
Okay. Well, right now I'm at work.
the villain.
I want to be a Borgata.
To me, looking at oneself should be the issue. I'm not gonna sit up here and try to act like I'm some saint, but I damn sure ain't no devil. I had an incident,
We hope you'll enjoy winter time in the Poconos.
and
Our Poconos winter, take your breath away.
I remember one time someone told me, said,
Client Inspector has 5 doctor lawyers, the most of any law firm in America. And maybe that's why the New York Times calls Client
somebody
Inspector
said,
a powerhouse law firm. So if wrongful
why
conduct
does
causes
she
catastrophic
always
injury,
feel like
call Client Inspector.
I told myself I was
she in
okay with my moderate
charge?
to severe rheumatoid arthritis symptoms,
With my psoriatic
And this is the reason why they
Just
said it.
okay isn't okay.
and I was done settling.
If you still have symptoms after
My
taking a
mother
TNF blocker like Humira
and her
or
baby
Advil,
brother,
Rinvoq works differently.
they
Rinvoq is
always
once daily pill
had
that can rapidly
birthday
relieve
cookouts
stiffness and swelling as fast as 2 weeks for some.
every year.
Even at the 3-year mark, many people felt this relief. Rinvoq can stop joint damage.
That was their
It's safe,
signature
skin
mark.
clear or almost clear.
Rinvoq can lower ability to fight infections before treatment.
My mother had her stroke.
Serious infections, blood clots, some fatal, cancers including lymphoma and skin.
My
serious
uncle was
allergic
sick.
reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occurred. CV event risk increases.
I said to myself, I got to get this going.
Tell your doctor if you've had these events: infection, Hep B or C, smoked, are pregnant or planning. Don't take if allergic or have an infection.
Done settling?
Ask your rheumatologist for Rinvoq.
And take
So I decided that I would do it for both of them. I never asked nobody to help me. I didn't ask nobody to give me no money, no nothing.
1 carat band $6.99. 5 carat diamonds $39.90. Guaranteed the lowest price. The Jewelry Exchange, Norristown.
I had the birthday cookout.
Every day is your chance at a free jackpot and the number 1 feeling, which is still
Somebody told me, said,
better than number 85. The feeling of getting away from it all.
someone said, why do she think she's in charge? Why does she think that she has to do everything?
The Westminster Dog Show has a new champion.
Immediately when I heard that, I said, okay, I'm going to stop it. And I'm going to see who's going to do it after that. My uncle been gone for almost 4 years. He might be going into the 5th. My mother been gone for 6. Hasn't no one done it yet since then. And I say that to say, people will talk, but they ain't doing nothing. They ain't doing the movement. No one has had a celebration for them together since then. I'm talking to y'all because y'all my friends. So I'm telling you my story. And I'm telling you how family now act up. They act up. It's sad. Because even though I came from a family that was large, when it came to my mom's and her siblings, we didn't see the junk that we see now. And even if they did have a dispute, it wasn't amongst the kids. It wasn't wherein the kids was involved. These adults now, they take, they involved, the kids, little children, 4 years old. They inserting stuff in their head for them to go against their cousins, to go against their aunts, their uncles. It's ridiculous.
We were able to cut his rate to $52, saving him almost $700 a year. These low
I'm
rates
telling
are
you people,
locked in,
y'all,
and so is
people
the
better
average
wake
amount.
up.
Hundreds of thousands of seniors.
Better wake up.
I don't think it's close, maybe now is the next one.
These might be the same people that they may need because unfortunately something has happened to you or their other parent. Maybe they don't have another sibling and they're going to need that cousin, that aunt, or that uncle. Stop with your ridiculous foolishness. Because that's what it is. Guys, I'm getting ready to get off in here. I will be having more discussions on this because I have just had enough of people foolishness. I know. Till next time. Later.